Hello, lovelies. Duke of Games here. Thank you once again for allowing me into your homes. We're an hour late, but like I said, the whole motivation thing, it's kicking my ass. But here we are, freshly clean out of the shower. Let me see. Yesterday was ragey again because I don't have a good time playing Tales of Legendia. I just don't. Like, the story writing is nonsensical and stupid to me, and it's just unsatisfying. But we're starting Moses today, and let's just get this, crap show started, shall we? But yeah, I don't know. Chloe's story was so unsatisfying, and the conclusion to that was unsatisfying, and I was not having it. Let me close this real quick. You know what? Whatever. Fucking retro arc is annoying to deal with sometimes. It's like can't have other shit loaded on the screen in front of it because it messes up. Anyway, if this is your first video, please consider liking, disliking, commenting, subscribing to me on YouTube, follow me here on Twitch. What am I looking for? Oh, I must have alt tabbed down at some point. Oops. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, man. If you didn't see, we completed all of Chloe's story yesterday. We did a little bit of it on the day before. It's about like 4 to 5 hours per story. And that's because I'm reading it. If we cut out all the reading, maybe we could save like test one, two. Maybe we could cut out like a couple of fucking minutes, but there's so much of the game that you can't skip. Like you can't skip cutscenes and shit like that. All right, what did Moses want us to? Oh, Misty Mountains, Misty Mountains. But like, yeah, just very unsatisfying. It's like, oh, you murdered my fam. Like I said before, if Alcott's story was structured, hang on a second, let me rub some alcohol because like putting these headphones on is making my ears itch. They must need to be cleaned. But like Alcott's story, right? If it was represented as like, oh, I need this medicine to cure my sick daughter, but I'm just a lowly alchemist. I don't want to, I can't fight or something. But he was already like this brilliant swordsman who had this counterattack, and after he kills her parents, he's like, oh, you better not pick up that sword or I'm gonna kill you too. And it's like, it didn't really come off as a good person. Like, he wasn't a good person who just made a mistake, and he has repented over the last, I don't know how many years it's been. They don't really say how old Chloe is. Like, maybe 6 years, 5 years. Maybe she's the same age as Sentinel, so she'd be 17. But it's like, ooh, I'm gonna just, if you have that resolve, come face me in the woods, because I can't die because I need to be there for my daughter. And it's like, well, you kind of made it to where her parents couldn't be there for their daughter. Your justifications for doing what you did don't check out, dude. Like, you're scum. Filthy lawbreaker. Ultimately, I used to think more along the lines of Alcott. Like, oh man, if my dying wife, she needs the medicine, I'm gonna steal it. It's like one of those morality tests, I think, that they give you whenever you take ethics or whatever. At least I remember. I remember something like that. And it was like, They had said that like a majority of women would do the option that don't. What is it? They don't steal. They don't break the law, and that most men chose the option that would break the law if it meant that their next of kin or their loved ones could not be, dead. So I used to think like that because whenever I got the questionnaire, I chose the option that I would steal the medicine. But then it's like, oh, well, if you stole the medicine, then, your wife would be fine, but then you'd have to go to jail and she wouldn't be able to see you anyway. And it's like true, but I don't know. I think a lot of it is just bullshit that they make up to like steer you into the direction of like follow all the rules and don't ask questions. Like maybe something good will come of this and your wife will be saved anyway type deal. But I don't know. I think stealing from like a shop or something, like, yeah, it's a crime. You shouldn't do it because whoever owns the shop, you're taking away from their livelihood. But at the same time, it's like, in the back of my head, it's like, well, if somebody's gonna die, maybe you can apologize. Maybe you can make it up to the shop owner or something. And they may choose to never forgive you. I didn't buy enough of the stuff. I didn't restock up on ingredients, gosh dang. But ultimately, a crime is a crime, and you have to... Not bread, butter. You have to pay your debt to society. And Alcott really didn't do that. I don't give a shit if... Oh, he makes potions. It's not like he gives that shit away for free. Maybe he does, I don't know. What a good man. Threatening a 12-year-old and murdering her parents right in front of her. Definitely a good man who deserves to get away scot-free. I don't know, it's unsatisfying to me. Personally, it's unsatisfying to me. But if that's what the people want, is injustice. But yeah, that's why that shit was just so unsatisfying to me. It's like, you can at least arrest the dude. He's admitted to the crime. She fingered him for the crime. Like, let him pay off his debt to society. Like, come on now. Because then that sets that precedent that, well, crime's okay if you love somebody. It's just stupid and childish and unsatisfying. A sociopath who murders a bunch of people might say he loves himself. Does that make it okay? It's not an apples to apples comparison, I get it, but it's like, that couldn't be blood, could it? He must have been fighting a monster or something. A monster called man. Don't you trust Geet? Come on, I'm tired of this. Of course we trust him, it's just... We just need to know if it was him or not, if you ask me. Come on, spit it out. Well, Geet is a Gelf after all. No matter how strong your bond may be, no matter how connected you are, nothing can change that fact. It isn't natural for a Gelf to be living together with humans in the first place. You ain't never got a kind word for anyone, do you, Jay? What have you seen after all this time? After everything we've been through, you've seen me and Geet together. This ain't got nothing to do with your stupid logic. Alright, that's enough, guys. Let's go investigate, okay? Me and Geet will make quick work out of whatever monster's doing all this. After we do that, everyone can shut it. Let's go, Geet. Oh, he just bit my arm. But he did that in a playful way, I swear. He's not evil. He's so easy to read, he can't conceal his irritation at all. And that's why you can't help worrying about him, right? I am not worried. You don't have to hide it. Let's get moving. Misty Mountains, you say? Oh, I should check to see if we can make any weapons. Misty Mountains, I know, I got it, yeah. Weren't we supposed to go to the Misty Mountains? Yes, shut up. Stop talking. All this damn talking that you guys do is just so tedious to me. Also, I should check to see if I need to buy any more items. I know I definitely use a couple of things. Okay. It's like I've used up all my elixirs. Not all of them, I think I have one more. Maybe that was the last one. Well, so be it. Lady, I'm not interested in buying what you're selling. I already gave you money, quit bugging. I'm like the only one who buys shit from you. Diamond shell. Croissant, huh? I don't have these, do I? Baumkuchen and elven boots. Is that something I gotta buy? So what's different? Heavy hands. How long have I had these? Did I never equip them? I must have found them somewhere. No. They're old. Per enemy defeated. It's a free spirit charm, not spirit bangle, sorry. And it doesn't have any affinity on it, so I can fight stuff without worrying about doing reduced damage. That's nice. I wonder why I couldn't make it before. I could make this, but why would I? I guess just because I have a bunch of the stuff that you need, but... Flamebird, Laser Blade, Megant Killer. This is like the strongest thing here, so let's make that. Shiden. Shinonome. Kageboshi. Churros. Well, I can make this now. Not that it matters, but... I rarely use J. I can make another one of these. But let's not. Let's save that for something else, shall we? Periodically restores a small amount of TP. Star Cloak. So Moonrobe and Star Cloak do the same thing, huh? You need a witch's dress, and I need a unicorn horn. And I need a unicorn horn for this. Ming Stole. And witch's dress, one of them is making this. Like, I can make a couple of these, but you know, it all depends on how many unicorn horns we acquire throughout the game. There's probably some items I've missed along the way. How could I let him do that? Oh, how could you? Under the wide window. Let's get her out. Bring back what's his face. It doesn't matter ultimately, it feels like. Like I say. Nobody, like, we don't really do damage, and that's like the problem. It's like, it feels like... Oh man. Misty Mountains. I guess we just have to walk there ourselves. Even though I thought there was a duct over there.
Man, this thing's got muscle. And it's as tough as it is raw.
I also have to get gentleman stuff.
Use this. Worm, shelter. Rabbit wolf. Just what are you cooking up? All right, let's go.
Okay, so what do these guys resist? Nothing. I guess I can put your attack arrows back on now that we don't have 2 melees. Sorry, I know there's too much on the screen. The game can't handle it. Woe is me.
If it gets any closer, don't go too far on your own.
The amount of Megans that like to throw at your ass is so dumb.
Demon blast.
The most distant of lands. Receive this foolish
Icicle
offering
volt.
which rattles at your feet.
Okay, whatever. Fuck off. God, I hate how sometimes the
Every
grab
drop of
just
sweat in
doesn't work.
training is one less drop of.
It's like, cause if it's not guaranteed that my throw will work, then it's just a waste of time if I knock them on the ground. See what I'm saying? It's just dumb. I should just not waste my time trying to knock enemies down and just kill them with other moves. But then that just completely defeats the purpose of how you're supposed to play Sentinel. So who knows? Just annoying to me is all. As many parts of this game are. Guess we'll have to go further in. Kate, who's this? Your wife? Is that thing a wannabe spot? Geet! Oh my god. You totally killed his ass. There ain't nothing got me and Geet beat. Oh, that was a weak elf. I thought it was the source of the attacks. It wasn't even doing anything. He just decided to murder it. Let's keep looking around. Yeah, me and Geet take care of all of them. We should probably cover the entire mountain range. Oh, doing this, we can come on. If you don't want to come, then stay behind. Yeah, well, I prefer not to. Can we just move this along? Like, this is unimportant. We're trying to prove the dog's innocent. We got it. Or I guess he's technically like a wolf. Trying to prove the wolf's innocence. Got it. Watching the minute details of them, like, oh, character interactions. Oh, they're so goofy and annoying.
What are you cooking up? Rabbit wolf. Demon blast.
Cheerleader touch.
Rabbit. Shelter. Just what are you cooking up? Rabbit wolf. Avalanche drop.
Cheerleader
I
rock.
got him down. Rabbit wolf. Anti-shelter. Whirlwind talon blast.
The most distant of lands. Receive this foolish offering which rattles at your
Rabbit
feet.
wolf rush. Whirlwind
Ground
talon
dasher.
blast.
Whoa. What's going on here?
With breaking bonds to fly free across the heavens. Stretch your false pinions and learn the blessings
Now
of the
Moses.
earth. Tractor beam.
Thunderblade. Worm rush. Whirlwind talon blast.
Maiden of ice and snow. Born.
I have my moments.
Charm bottle. Hey, never used one of those. Probably never will.
I'm sick of your ugly face. Something's wrong. Watch out.
He's sleeping to heal himself, even though he hasn't, lost any HP.
Maiden of ice who sneakest inside the forest, grace my enemies with your pure smile and offer them thy bosom. Final embrace. What are you cooking up? Worm rush.
And that spell did a whole lot of nothing.
Brilliant fan got
See what I mean about us not doing damage, man? It's like,
indignation.
it feels like every fight now takes so damn long. 45,000 health.
Avalanche drop. And with your wrath, lead my enemies to their
You
last
will
drop.
break your bonds to fly free across.
Indignation.
Everybody else does no damage.
Here, use this. Last drop. First aid. Worm rod.
Like 400 damage? That's like 1% of this dude's health. It's like madness. He's just gonna take 100 hits just for me to kill him by myself. It's like, what is this crap? Oh, new title. And he also mastered his stupid thingamajiggy. Like I said, I guess it doesn't really matter. Rogue Hunt. Lion Cannon into, what was this? Rabbit Lion, Rabbit Wolf. Intelligence down. Wow. That'll definitely help me out. There's Outlaws, Accuracy. What was it for... Okay, that's just nothing. Lone Eagle? Yeah, that's fine. A Reflect Ring. That's nice. That's actually quite nice. That reduces elemental damage by 20%, so... Pretty good if you know you're gonna fight a lot of... Okay, we need more Gelf stuff, so we're gonna have to grind this shit out too while we're here.
Whirlwind Talon. Black hole. Blast. Worm rod. Whirlwind Talon blast. Worm rod. Storm. Whirlwind Talon blast.
There's another dude there? That's a surprise.
Moses, get serious. Stop playing around.
But Moses is always serious.
Groomed into new crystal
Not so
layers.
serious as he